What are you smiling at?
Could I have Mr. Buckley's chart, please?
No problem. I'll keep it right down there in the get it yourself file.
You know, Bob, I've been thinking about all the times that you've manipulated me and toyed with me, and, well, I can't help but recall that children's fable about the race between the tortoise and the pain-in-the-ass chief of medicine that everybody hates. You see, Bob, the pain-in-the-ass chief of medicine that everybody hates kept running out in front of the tortoise and taunting him, but right at the end, oh gosh, I'm sure you remember what happened, Bob. The tortoise bit clean through the chief of medicine's calf muscle, dragged him to the ground where he and all the other turtles devoured him alive right there on the racetrack. It's a disturbing children's book, Bob, I know, but it's one that stuck with me nonetheless.
Buzzy, buzz, buzz.
I beg pardon?
Oh, that's the sound of all the bees in your bonnet. And Perry, even though I could give a rat's ass, I still think it's a pretty sound.
And just like that, it was my turn to face the music. Steady now. Be brave. Don't cry.
Good morning.
What the hell?
You're just pissed because you're still in love with your ex.
Okay, that's it! Now, I've killed for so much less than that, and I'll damn sure do it again unless you all shut the hell up right now and... I mean now!
Day after day it reappears. Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear. Ghosts appear and fade away. Come back another day.
That'll do it.
I have other songs.
There you do. Do you know how I know that this is yours, Farrah? Because when I paged you earlier, someone found it next to a can of Fresca and a dog-eared copy of Teen People magazine. Anyway, long story short, the whole incident gave me a bang-up idea because, you see, I've got tomorrow off. So I'm gonna be on my couch sipping on some scotch and paging you every 20 seconds, and if you don't answer every damn last one of them, I'm gonna shove this thing so far down your throat it's gonna make you take a tinkle every time it goes off. Big fun, right? You're gonna need this. Oh! Oh! Let it come. Let it... Oh, let it come. Wow!
Ah, it's good to be home. Sort of.
Sandy, what do you say we start our workday?
You know, Sandy isn't necessarily a girl's name.
It's short for Sandra.
Clear.
Hello, Perry.
Oh, God. The ex-wife.
Jordan, what a coincidence. You were in my dream last night. I can't say for certain, but I was having the flesh torn from my bones by a cross-eyed water snake. You, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Say, let's play a game. I'll throw out an adjective describing how one of you is in bed, and you guys try to guess who it is.
Remember, I had no idea she was your ex at the time.
Huh?
Okay, clumsy.
Don't answer that, newbie.
No worries.
Goodbye, Jordan. Sandy.
Ow.
Good job, DJ.
There's nothing like that feeling of really taking charge of a situation.
Mary. Rhoda. Chart, please. What, I stutter? Give me the chart. There you go. Oh, man. I don't like his O2 set. Grab me a donut, will you?
Oh, you mean like a blood pressure thingy?
I mean like a glazed thingy, and I like sprinkles on half of it. So if you can't find a half sprinkle, get me all sprinkles and go ahead and just pick half of them off.
You know, that was kind of demeaning.
You know, you're right. Would you do me a favor and apologize to her while you're getting me some coffee? And please be quick. Otherwise, I'm just going to have the manager send over a different waitress. Go. You're done now. Yeah. Hey, Bob. As far as the whole intro thing goes, I've actually gone ahead and given it a great deal of thought, but I'm afraid I'm going to very politely have to tell you to blow it out your ass.
I think we both understand how this works. It's like when my dog Baxter goes winkle on the carpet. He always heads right straight away from the tool shed, but we both know that's where he's going to spend the night.
Charming story.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, I kind of make it a rule never to get in bed with people that I have nothing but contempt for.
That feels good, JD.
You'll now pay for that.
God, I hope so.
Oh, great, another sycophant.
Listen up there, Molly Menopause. I need you to quiet the hell down. You're scaring everyone in the hospital. I mean, my God. They're delivering a baby upstairs, and the poor kid's using the umbilical cord to crawl the hell back in.
Now, you listen to me.
I mean it, sister.
Okay, from now on, he's my doctor. The rest of you can get the hell out of here.
Scram. Okay, I'm Dr. Cox. This is my gal Friday. She'll be helping me to take care of you, but before we get underway, we're gonna need you to ease up on the yakety yak.
You can drop the macho act now, dear. They're gone.
Ack schmack, the lip stays zipped.
Zipped schmipped. Oh, I thought we were riffing.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay.
Well, aren't you delicious? You know, if I were 20 years younger and slightly tipsy, this might be your lucky day.
Careful there, sweet cheeks. I haven't decided which way I'm going to take your temperature yet.
Wow, she had some real old-fashioned sass. I mean, you just don't see sass like that anymore.
Stop saying sass.
Sass.
Dr. Cox, I have a patient with blenarrhea, and I was wondering if you thought that was interesting enough to present to Dr. Kelso?
Gosh, I'm sorry, nervous guy, but I just can't do your work for you. But what do you say you head on down to the library and look it up in the New England Journal of Who Gives a Rat's Ass? You've got to leave this instant, this second, this moment. Just go. Boy. But tell me this, Muffin. You're not going to be like all these other mindless drones trying to turn the sniffles into something much more fascinating just so you're the one who selected to go to this stupid conference, are you?
I felt I knew the right answer. No?
Oh, good girl. Yes, you, forever you, 1,000 times you, move. Anyway.
I won! Thank you, Mrs. Warner! In your face! In your face! In your...
Face.
Congratulations. You get to represent the Kelso Kennel Club at the big show in Reno. Just remember when you are posing and prancing in front of the judges to keep that shaved behind of yours held up nice and high, like the proud little puppy that you are. Then when it comes time to hand out those blue ribbons, it'll be such an exciting time for you. It really will be. But for the love of God, newbie, you gotta try not to squeeze out a dookie on the AstroTurf. Because, I mean, God forbid you were ever an embarrassment to Master Bob, right?
Dr. Cox, I'm so glad I caught you. I needed to
And
talk.
there it is again, that ringing in my ears. It's kind of an ah, but it's more piercing. It's more of an
Just trying to ask you a question.
Now you're more of a low-pitched ooga, ooga, ooga. It's more masculine, which, quite frankly, is surprising considering the source. But make no mistake, oh, just equally annoying. Luckily, though, I know how to make the pain go away. Ah, much better.
Can you believe that? I mean, every time we even try to talk to him, he starts going off on all these random tangents and monologues. I think he's starting with his nicknames. And I don't understand what's going on with time, you know? That's what he's doing, you know?
Clearly, we're on the same page.
We're residents now. We should be treated more like colleagues, and I can't even get him to notice me. Sorry. Awesome.
Oh, you're gonna love this one. 25-year-old woman, dancer, actually. Well, not anymore. I'm afraid we have to take both of her legs, bilateral gangrene, and seeing as her husband recently passed away, and her insurance at the Dancers Union probably is not gonna cover it. You should go ahead and tell her she won't be able to stay here with us for her rehab.
What room is she in?
There is no room. In fact, in the history of medicine, there's never actually been a patient that depressing. I made her up. Come on now, Barbie. You keep going down this road, you're going to go up to the roof of this hospital and jump the hell off. Mind you, it's only 5 stories high, so that means you'll just wind up back down here where I, of course, will be the one who has to treat you, and then I'll be forced to jump off the roof of this hospital, which, as I was suggesting to you, is only 5 stories high. And are you starting to see a pattern forming here?
I just wanted to be colleagues.
Barbie, as long as you stay and work at this hospital, I'm always going to be your superior. That's just the way it goes. Don't get me wrong. You can keep trying to connect with me. I mean, hell, you're so damn entertaining. You just might make some headway. But still, you might be better served, and this is a crazy notion, if you could stop worrying so much about who does and doesn't notice you. Even for a second. That'd be good.
Sharp code, sport.
Well, yeah, it's spiffy.
Shocker, Big Bob. You care more about appearances
Better finish
than
that thought
actual
quickly, Perry. I'm not breaking my gait.
Just saying, substance, style, what's important, coat, not...
Too slow.
I think you really got through to him. Oh my God, you hear like a bat. Idiot. I wish I had a guy in my life that would stop me before I did something stupid. I don't know why he's an opera singer.
Listen closely, tiny dancer. I wouldn't be flapping my mouth if I'd forgotten to get a blood culture on Mr. Blair. And for the love of God, do you at least remember what you were doing the day they were passing out common sense? Oh gosh, maybe you were running late that day because you just couldn't find the right thong for those lowrider jeans that you love so much. Or maybe you were busy bopping along to whatever boy band really makes your heart race nowadays, and you just drove on by. Of course, I don't know. I'm just guessing. But one thing's sure shooting. You wound up at the dum-dum store and you just went ahead and put as much of that into the car as you could fit, didn't ya?
And then I did something I've never done before. Look, Doctor, if you flip the page on that chart, you'd see that I pan-cultured him yesterday. But that would probably get in the way of the perverse pleasure you take in pointing out other people's slip-ups. Well, too bad, Buster Brown, because I'm a resident now, and I'm not going to be making the same little silly intern mistakes I made last year. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't stand here and yell at me in front of my patient.
Buster Brown.
Buster Brown, focus all energy on lip not quivering.
Excuse me, Dr. Reed?
What? What? You want to ask me how many ceiling tiles I've counted this week? Or maybe you just want to call me a name, like Tramp, or Ho, or Slesident, which apparently is half slut and half resident.
No.
Then what is it, Noelle? What do you want?
I just wanted to know where the G-spot is.
The what spot?
And for the 100th time, you're right. You had absolutely nothing to do with me getting involved in this Mrs. Bunbury case. But for God's sake, Carla, the much bigger problem facing us right now is just exactly how do we get you to stop annoying me?
Oh, yeah, I'm the problem. Look, can't you just for once stay out of your own way?
Can't you just for once not be such a busybody? Oh, sore spot.
What spot?
Sore spot.
Armed with the knowledge that I was right and he was wrong, I thought I'd enjoy this walk more. Still, I couldn't help but empathize because I've been there and I saw the signs. The shameful averted gaze, the nervous shifting, and of course, the wild, uncontrollable urination.
Gosh, I'm thrilled you approve, but for the last time, I'm up here. I'm up here. I'm up here.
You were wrong and I was right.
Big part?
Anosmia isn't a side effect of IV imipenem. Plus, Mr. Blair had multiple nasal polypectomies and septoplasty, and his loss of smell is most likely caused by repeated manipulation of the sinuses along with concurrent infection. So I didn't make a mistake, and you were wrong when you said, "Nice going, newbie."
Here, you've put me in a tough situation. I can't honestly decide whether to say duh, adoy, or a very sarcastic, oh, really? My God, Fiona, I know it wasn't your fault. Hell, the patient probably knows. But he seemed a little distraught, like maybe being able to blame somebody for a second or two just might make him feel a little better. And I know, maybe it's me, but doesn't that seem like something that goes right along with wearing that fancy white coat? It does, doesn't it?
Kinda.
I'm so proud of you. Put it there. Woof.
Dr. Cox, Dr. Kelso has something he wants to say to you.
So, I hear there was an age mix-up that I was unaware of, and, anyway,
You're okay.
I'm sorry.
I guess it comes down to how we want to be seen by other people.
I'm proud of you, Robert. Put her there. Woof. Oh, and I think it's important you understand that I had no idea how old that patient was. And for the record, she could have been 170. I still would have stuck her in that trial so fast it'd make your teeth fall out all over again.
That's perfect.
I would too.